And cue.
Portions of the day's programming are reproduced by means of electrical transcriptions or tape recordings.
You can either talk in the Chris Top program.
I am the one and only Chris Top.
You can either talk in the Chris Top program.
Broadcasting live from my lavish studio apartment.
The VCR and the DVD, there was a night of that rap back in 1970. We didn't know about the World War Web was a whole different game being played back when I was a kid. Wanna get down in a cool way, picture yourself on a beautiful day. Big bell bottoms and groovy long hair, just walking in style with a party book and the replay. You can listen to the music on the Chris Top program. You can hear the music on the Chris Top program.
This is the Chris Top program.
And I'm the one and only Chris Top, broadcasting live from Customs House Museum, downtown Clarksville, Tennessee, Riverfest 2015. I think I've got it down, finally.
Sup?
It took a lot of practice. This is like the 10th interview we've done here? So it took me that many times to get it. And I didn't botch it all up that time. Yeah. Are you feeling it yet? Are you getting tired? Or are you still... you don't ever seem tired.
I was tired. I've been tired all day. I was tired from the moment I got here.
It's not sure. You're always moving. You make me tired just watching you. I mean, I could watch you and then just doze off.
It's totally an act. I'm exhausted and
Are you really?
Could pass out.
Yeah. All we do is sit here and talk.
That's actually the most exhausting thing. I mean, it's more exhausting to sit and talk than it is to dance around on stage.
I know. So, Sherri, how are you today?
I'm good.
It's so good to see you. And you brave this big hurricane and blizzard and snowstorm.
Whoa. Hurricane and snowstorm?
Yeah, to get here today. Can you get a little closer? Or can you get closer?
Sure.
Yeah, I just want to make sure we can hear you and everything.
Okay.
And when you sing, you can sit back there because I know, you probably get loud and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So was the traffic pretty bad getting here?
Yeah, well, it was not too bad in Nashville. It was like typical Nashville traffic, but then there was an accident, so...
Right.
It took me an hour to get through that.
Oh, and you're like, all this just to do this silly radio interview and everything. But now you are actually born and raised in Clarksville.
Well, I was born in Germany, but...
Born in Germany, okay.
Yeah,
so you were raised in Clarksville?
Yeah, we've been here for 15 years.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Right, close enough to being raised here. So, and then now what are you doing in Nashville?
Oh, I go to school at Belmont University. I'm studying audio engineering.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
So is anything wrong with my setup? Are we good? Or are you going to critique me?
It looks fine to me.
Yeah, it looks good. None of this really works. We're just faking this all. We're not even doing a radio interview. It's crazy. I know.
Chris.
I usually don't tell people that. So you're going to school for audio engineering. Now, what are you hoping to do once you get finished with that?
Well, I want to record music or just pretty much do anything with sound, but it's like my dream to be able to just travel around and play my music and then know how to fix it all if something goes wrong.
Right. It's good stuff to know. I mean, not have to depend on anybody else.
Yeah.
And you can fix it yourself. So is sound itself, like the audio engineering, is that your first love, or is singing your first love, or playing?
Oh, well, creating music is my first love. That's what I want to do.
Right.
But, I mean, if I can do that, then I can just record myself.
Sure.
And know exactly what I want and be able to produce it exactly how I want.
You sound like Buddy Holly. He used to, because he was a pioneer, way ahead of his time, because he was doing stuff in the studio that they never even thought about doing. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So creating music is your passion. Now, is your family supportive? Are they it's great that you're doing this? Or are they come on, get a real job? What are you doing?
No, they're really supportive. Yeah, especially my mom. She's always at every gig. She helped finance us, get our instruments and put me through school to do what I want.
Sure.
So yeah.
So she's really supportive. She loves you.
Yeah.
And she wants you to be happy, right? Okay. So I want to hear you play, and I know what you sound like because I've heard you, and I'm really impressed with this. But I want to kind of hold off just a minute because I want people to be like, "Would you just let her sing?" I like to be mean like that. Okay, so I'm going to ask you this question. I want you to take a deep breath. Okay. So prepare yourself for this because you might just get up and leave. I don't know. If you could have any superhero power, what would it be?
Ooh.
Ooh. That one came out of just nowhere, didn't it?
Probably breathe underwater.
See, nobody
Oh.
ever says that.
That's a new one.
Nobody ever says the Aquaman thing. Ever.
Oh, well, just like
But
there's...
that would be cool.
Yeah, there's so much
Yeah.
under the water that you just...
That you could explore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like an entirely new world.
Yeah. Now, would you want to be like Aquaman, like be able to go to the bottom of the ocean, or just kind of like hang out at the top?
I definitely want to be like Aquaman and go to the
Yeah.
bottom.
Right. So you'd want to talk to fish and like control them and all that stuff too?
Maybe not control them. I'll just let
Yeah.
them be, but I'll be like the friend.
Right. So do you like seafood? Do you eat seafood?
Yeah, it's okay.
So do you think you would still eat seafood if you had that power? Or because, I mean, like your best friend could end up being like a flounder and you wouldn't want to, eat a fish.
It depends.
Right. If you like that fish or not. If
Yeah.
you were friends. Then Did you
Hey,
expect
fish
to
are
have this
friends, not
conversation?
food.
You didn't expect this conversation, did you?
No.
No, not at all. Not at all. So you
That's what you get on the
You
Chris
thought we
Top
was going to talk
program.
about music, didn't you? Music, what? So are you active in the music community in Nashville at all, or do you have time for that, like as far as performing?
Not really. I mean, I've done a few things here and there, but I'm typically just go with the flow.
Right. Yeah, now do you hope to eventually maybe get a few gigs in Nashville, or maybe
yeah.
do some open mics or something like that?
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want to be able to play to a bunch of people and just, give them, the emotion that I have. Like, if I
Sure.
play a song and I want to sob, I want them to be sobbing with me by the end of it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Now, when you say big crowd, are you talking about LP Field, or are you talking about the Ryman?
Well, LP Field would be awesome.
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah.
Now, how would you describe your genre?
That's always the hardest question because
Mm-hmm.
it's like a mix of, there's jazz and then, a little bit of bluegrass, a little bit of country, a little bit of rock, a little bit of...
Yeah, I was
Old.
hoping you could tell me because I don't know how to describe it either, but it's really good.
Yeah.
It's really good, and you have a unique voice, and you know how to use it too. I think you really found your niche, and that's important. Okay, so why don't we play something, and then we'll go back to the questions. Is that cool?
Okay.
Now, are you gonna do something original, or are you gonna do a cover?
I'm going to do something original.
I was hoping you'd say that. Okay, so what are you gonna sing?
I'm going to do one about the rain just because it's
'Cause it's raining.
raining.
Is this the one? Have I heard this one? I know you've got a video of one where you're outside.
green. Yeah, it was in my grandpa's greenhouse.
Yes,
Yeah, I was gonna
yes.
do a different one about the
Okay,
rain.
okay.
Yeah.
So what's this one called again?
I love the rain.
Now, do you have any is there any place anybody can go to buy your stuff yet, or are you that far into it yet? Or
Not yet.
Okay, but if they want to hear it, is there a place to go?
There's a couple videos on Facebook.
Okay. So they can go to Facebook and there's links maybe to your YouTube and stuff like that? Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, can people just, is it public or do you have to be like friends?
Oh, it's public.
So anybody can go and check out your videos then?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So we'll talk about that too. Okay, so I'll let you sing. I'll shut
Okay.
up. Okay.
I love the rain. It clears my head so I don't have to think. I can sit back and relax, let it soak into my skin as I listen to every word you say. Open my mind to sway the options as you walk in closer. Ooh, we move a bit slower towards a fireplace, moving with a rhythm that's face to face, singing along with our own rain song, making up excuses to do what we want to do. Oh, this moment is me and you do. Nothing could compare to our spontaneous affair. No, I can't complain when it begins to rain. Oh, and when the sky turns away from blue, I turn to you. Though everything gets dark, I can see you perfectly as you stand there next to me. So come here close and we'll do what we love the most. Come rain or shine, you'll always be mine. The only light we need is from the moonbeams. So let's close our eyes and dream about gray skies, holding hands on the ground underneath the rain clouds. You hold on to me and I'll hold you, 'cause nothing could compare to our spontaneous affair. You and I don't complain, no, when it begins to rain. Oh, when the sky turns away from blue, I turn to you. Though everything gets dark, I can see you perfectly as you stand there next to me.
You know, it's almost like you just like totally went to a different plane. Like you weren't even in the room when you were singing. Like
That
you were
was
just like,
beautiful.
that was really good. And I don't know what genre to put that in, because it's like for a second it's like you're on like, you know, like how in the old days that the girls would sit on the pianos and sing. It's kind of got that feel to it, along with maybe some Jack Johnson in there and just some other stuff. But when I try to think who you sound like Sherri Burks, and it's great. Yeah,
I really
it's
love
really,
your
really
voice.
good.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, I was totally impressed. But you like just zoned out. We weren't even here. It's like you were just. It was almost spooky, but it was enchanting too.
It's
at
really
the same
cool.
time.
Yeah. It's really cool to see people doing something they love and, you know, not even paying attention to the things around them. They're just zoned in. I think that's really, really cool.
I think there could have been a volcano and a spaceship land, and she wouldn't have even
She
known
would have
until
just
she
kept
finished
on
the
playing.
song. Yeah,
That's right. That's how you do it.
So how often do you get a chance to play? I mean, do you play all the time when you're just hanging out at the house, or
Yeah.
So it's like a nonstop thing. You just love it, and you just do it whenever you can.
Yeah. And if I'm not playing, I'm listening to songs and just singing
Mm-hmm.
along. And
Yeah. Do you ever go to like karaoke nights or anything like that, or
no.
no? You know, people would absolutely despise you if you went, because they would be
Probably.
like, you know, Sherry's here. I'm not going to sing. I'm going home. So don't ever go to those.
Dang it, that really good singer's here. I'm not even going to try.
I'm not going to do it. No.
I'm done. Never
Who's,
doing this again.
This is an unfair question, but who do you think your biggest fan is?
Ooh, like singer wise, or
Biggest, like, who's your biggest supporter, your biggest
Oh,
fan?
biggest
Who loves you the
supporter.
most? Yeah.
probably my mom.
Probably your mom?
Yeah.
So does she come to everything?
Everything.
Yeah. So instead of a soccer mom, she was like a musician mom, more or less?
Yeah.
Or did you play soccer too? Maybe you were like,
No,
yeah.
I didn't play soccer.
Yeah, so
I
you're
did-
just
yeah.
total musician all the way.
Yeah.
So she was taking you to gigs and did you take voice lessons?
I took them for like a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that really helped me to be able to sing for like hours on end and not get tired.
Right. And I guess, yeah. See, I can kind of talk for hours on end, but I get tired. Yeah, so maybe I need voice lessons.
Maybe.
Can you give me voice lessons? Would you charge me?
I can't give them to you professionally.
That's okay. That's fine. We'll get together, and you can just like give me some lessons
All right.
on stuff. I don't know. You can just whatever. I can pay you $20.
Okay.
Chris,
What?
you're not a singer, man.
What are some other hobbies that you have? Like, say, when you're not singing and you're not going to school, what do you do for fun?
Well, I like running and like working out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did track.
A workout.
So are you? Do you run every day?
No, I haven't run in a while.
Yeah?
Like, I used to do cross country.
Now, are you
and
just saying that
stuff.
to sound cool? That I'm a runner, but you're going to get back into it.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
trying to get there.
Yeah. I mean, you probably had a busy summer,
Yeah.
I guess, and then so you're going to start running again like tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Maybe, yeah.
Ish.
It's always tomorrow, isn't it? But you work out. Like, what do you do? Like when you go to lift weights or kickbox or what?
Oh, well, I lift weights or just do workout.
Yeah.
It makes me feel good. Like,
Yeah.
it's like a
So do you
cleanser.
eat healthy too, or do you like go pig out after you work out?
It depends on
Do
the
you
day.
take away your workout after your workout?
It's like I got to work out extra hard because I'm going to eat pizza after we're done. Is that
Yeah.
kind of like that?
I don't know.
I'm not going to judge you.
I don't eat as healthy as I probably should.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. So you and your brother, do you sing together a lot? I mean, like anytime you're singing, is he there too, or do you ever do solo stuff?
Well, he normally plays like the guitar and
Mm-hmm.
I sing, but I've been trying to encourage him to sing more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has a good voice. He's a
I
good
think
singer.
He does. I think he sounds good.
You might be biased because you're his
Yeah,
sister.
right. I was gonna say the same thing.
Yeah. If he's bad, you want me to tell him, or do you want me to like just not say anything?
Bruh.
Okay, I'll be quiet. If he's bad, we'll keep it quiet. We'll keep it down. Who are some of your biggest inspirations musically?
Oh, Jason Mraz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that. Yeah.
He's like my biggest, like, just the way he writes his music and he does like what I want to do is what he's doing now. Like, he's so inspirational, and then he just like he sings for the people, not for himself.
Mm-hmm. And that's what you want to do. Maybe inspire some people along the way and help them out one way or another with your lyrics and that kind of thing. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. It's very uplifting. I mean, just your voice alone, I think, is very uplifting. So how often do you get a chance to sit down and just write lyrics?
Well, typically it just kind of comes to me all at once, and I'll just play and I'll sing a song. Or sometimes it just takes me like a year to write a song.
Yeah.
It just depends on the...
So you don't like schedule time for it; it just kind of happens.
Yeah, just go with the flow.
Yeah, everybody's a little different, so I mean, it's cool. So I mean, there might be some nights you just wake up out of a dead sleep and like, I better write this down.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Yeah. Do you forget stuff if you don't write it down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the
What is
time.
it about that? I've had some really good ideas like in the middle of the night, and then I don't write them down because I know I'm going to remember it, and then I forget it
Yeah.
every time.
I just record, like, I'll have an idea and I'll sing it into my phone. I'll go back to sleep.
Maybe I should start doing that. I'll sing my ideas on my phone. I'll run them by you too. I mean, if you think they suck, tell me. Because I don't want to put all this money and time into it and then it suck. Because you're my voice teacher. So, do you ever need me to do harmonies for you, like backups, like vocal? Yeah. So you'd let me do that?
Yeah.
Don't let him do that.
So tomorrow then, maybe.
Maybe.
we can go see, maybe. Yeah. Okay. Sweet. What? We'll make it happen. It'll be fun.
What did I say before?
So 5-10 years down the road, what do you see yourself doing?
Hopefully playing music, like traveling the world and giving people music.
Yeah. Yeah, so I would love to see that for you. I mean, I would love to see you get to that point. Now, what would be your definition of success? Like, when have you hit that pinnacle in your life where you think to yourself, man, I have really made it to where I want to be?
Well, probably mostly like if I'm supporting myself and I'm happy with what I do. Like, I'm not, like, it doesn't really matter to me about how much money I make. It'd be nice to make a bunch of money, but at the same time, I'd rather be happy than make 7-8 figures.
Sure.
Wow,
sure.
8 figures.
That'd be kind of good. So I'd be happy with 6 figures, I guess. Yeah, do that. Yeah. What kind of superhero power would you like to have?
Breathe
If you
underwater.
Oh, we said that already.
Yeah, we said that already, Chris. Come on, pay attention.
Play another song. I'm losing my mind.
Play another song?
Yeah, play another song. Do you want to do a cover or do you want to do another original?
What would you rather have?
I really like the originals, but if there's a
Okay.
cover that you're dying to do, you can do it.
Okay. I'll do another
I'm
original.
flexible. Sweet. Now,
All
what is
right.
this one about? Or what is this?
I'm trying to think of which one to do. Oh, shoot.
Well,
I'll do one called I Know, and I wrote it in 11th grade about, what was it called? It was The Grapes of Wrath.
Okay.
oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I wrote about that, but it has, like, other meanings behind it, so
Oh, this should be interesting then. I bet your English teacher loved you.
she did.
Yeah, did you play it for the class or anything?
Yeah,
Yeah, were they all like, oh my God, it's really good? Yeah?
that was my project.
Were you the teacher's pet?
No,
No? Okay.
No.
I'm just asking. I don't know.
I mean,
You probably were, weren't you?
I don't think
It's
so.
okay if you were. There's nothing wrong with it.
Chris.
What? I'm just asking. Go ahead, play. I'm sorry.
Okay. I know this road is long, but pick up your feet, steady your breathing, and walk on. 'Cause I know you will get there soon. Believe me when I tell you, for I have done it too. And oh yes, it will be hard, but getting past this part will lead us to start off new. It feels so wrong to pick up and walk away. We've got everything to lose, and we've got all the reasons to stay. And oh yes, it will be hard, but getting past this part will lead us to start off new. Start off new. See, I loved you today, and I love you tomorrow. Please take my hand slowly and bury my sorrow. You carry our future and hold tight to our past. It's all I can hope for. This life won't be our last. We are going to have to start off new. Cause I know this road is long, but pick up your feet, steady your breathing, and walk on. Cause I know you will get there soon. Believe me when I tell you, for I have done it too. And oh yes, it will be hard, but getting past this part will lead us to start off new.
Dude, that was almost like theatrical and jazzy. And
I was
just
like in a
different
zone.
stuff.
I was like
too.
not here for a while.
I bet your mom probably like sits like in the back row sometimes watching. She's like, that's my daughter up there playing. She's good. I bet she's like that, isn't she?
I
Maybe.
don't know.
You ever hear anybody yelling out in the back? She's good. I love her. Like that. It's probably your mom. If that ever happens, I'm sure. Yeah, but I'm sure she's proud of you.
Oh, I'd hope so.
Yeah, because I mean, you're going to school, you're working on your degree, you're still following stuff that you love. Because a lot of people they get these ideas in their mind, man, I would really like to be a singer, I like to be an actor, and they just don't, because they let people tell them, well, that's kind of crazy. You need to get a real job and make money, but I mean, you're hanging on to that, and that's important. And whether you realize it or not, I'm sure it's inspirational to other people that maybe want to do it, and a lot of people are afraid to do things unless they see somebody else, pursuing this stuff. So,
agreed.
So good job.
Yeah,
good job. So I'm proud of you. I'm not even related to you. So there you go. There you go. I don't say that to everybody. Do I?
No.
I don't? Okay, I just want to make sure. I've said it to Kevin a couple times.
He nods his head, yes.
As if it's true.
It's true.
So we've talked about, where you're going to see yourself in a few years. We talked about your superhero power, and I've got a really hard question for you.
Okay.
And this one's like really crazy difficult.
All right.
And you may have already answered it because you mentioned one of your favorite people earlier. But if you had a chance, and I'm going to broaden it a little bit, if you had a chance to sit down for 5 minutes, and this could be anybody, living or dead, doesn't matter. We could bring them back to life for 5 minutes and have a cup of coffee with this person. Who would it be?
Dean Martin.
Really?
Ooh.
Yes.
So nobody's ever said Dean before.
Oh, he's
Yeah. So
jazz.
That's really cool.
Man.
I can see that. So can you give me a little bit of what's the song when the moon hits your eyes like a big pizza pie?
That's
Amore.
Amore.
Can you sing a little bit of that?
Yeah.
I'm totally going to put you on the spot.
Yes, this is great.
Because I would love to hear some of
play
that.
it, but I can't play it anymore.
Just sing it.
Okay, sing it. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore.
That's great.
When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore. Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling, and you'll sing Vita Bella. Hearts will play tippy-tippy-tay, tippy-tippy-tay, like a gay tarantella. Dun, dun, dun. When the one...
That's good. That's great. That's
That was
wonderful.
great.
Wow. See, I put her on the spot. She totally came through.
Like a boss.
And you could have sucked, but you've already impressed me so much it didn't matter. But you were good. Yeah. So Dean Martin's a big fan. So you really love that type of music.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
yes.
And his voice, it was pretty amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
So if you'd have been alive back in the time, would you have like been, hey, Dean, you want to go out? Like,
Probably.
yeah. So do you have time like for relationships and going out with friends and stuff like that right now?
Yeah.
Or yeah. So you make time, I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah.
I make time for everybody.
Yeah.
My goal is to make people happy.
Yeah. So you seem like super laid back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you ever like on edge or like mean to people at all? Or are you just like, yeah, that's cool?
No. Even if I'm having a bad day, like everybody has a bad day, so I try not to be rude to somebody because
Right.
you never know like what they're going through.
Sure.
So it's always a good thing, or like my goal is to be happy to and like really nice to everybody.
Yeah. Well, you seem like just a sweetheart, and I appreciate you being on the show.
Thank you.
Yeah. You actually know my daughter, don't you? Ashley?
I think so.
Yeah, because she told me about you. And I was like, okay, I'll check her out. But when I checked her out, I was like, Ashley, you've got a good ear. She's really, really good. So I'm impressed. And I'm looking forward to seeing you and your brother perform tomorrow. What are you going to sing tomorrow?
I have no idea.
That's okay.
It's kind of like
You
on
can
the
sing That's
spot.
Amore if you want.
There you
Yeah,
go.
you got that, right? But no, I would love to hear the two originals that you sang, for sure.
Okay.
So I can make it easier, on you. You sing those.
I can play you songs for 3 hours if you want.
Yeah, really. So you go all day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I could just like sit here and just like hang out, and you could just play.
Chilling.
Yeah, we could just
Chilling
let you
like
go.
villain.
Well, the museum closes at 5, so we couldn't do
So,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, see, our museum closing stuff.
It should
Have you
be
been in
open
here
24/7.
lately in the museum?
I've been like for field trips when I was in
Yeah.
elementary school.
Isn't it cool though? I mean,
is
it's
cool.
like really nice. I've been around a little longer than you, but when I was younger, all they had was the original building out there. But then they've added all this on, and I hadn't seen all this up until I guess a couple of weeks ago when I came in, or about a month
really?
ago. Yeah, but it's super nice, and the acoustics in this room are great.
Oh yeah, they're really nice.
Yeah, so I'm excited to see how it goes tomorrow. I think it's gonna be fun.
Oh, yeah, I'm super excited.
Yeah. So when are you going to work on a CD? See, I need to know this
we've been
because I
trying-
want it.
We've been trying to do this for like 4 years now.
But you're going to know how to do this yourself, like engineer it and put it all
yeah,
together.
Exactly.
So, yeah. So and tomorrow, network with some people. Maybe there's somebody here that knows how to do that stuff too, and you can get together and get it done cheap.
Okay.
Right? That's key, right?
Yeah.
At least do a single because I want something.
Yeah.
You got to autograph it, and then it'll make me
Oh,
feel
that
special.
jazz,
All
yeah.
right. I'll sign
Okay.
it
So make it happen, right?
from to you.
Yeah. So you'll make it happen.
I'll make it happen.
Okay.
Like a
So
boss.
if you're going to put a song on a CD today, and release a single, what would it be? Would it be anything you sang for us already, or would it be something that you're not sharing yet?
Oh, I don't even know.
I can help you with that stuff. If you want to run stuff by me, I'll be like, okay, look, that sucks. Don't do that one, Sherri. Come on. But I'll give you some honest opinions. Okay. You need that stuff because if you're going to invest that much money into putting together a single, even, I mean, that could cost you anywhere from, depending on how much work you do yourself, from $500 to a couple thousand just to put out one song. Yeah. So you want to make sure it's a good song, for sure. So I'd give you my opinion. I'd be honest. Don't ask your mom for her opinion.
Okay? She gives me truthful opinion.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You're sure?
Like if a song sucks, she'll tell me.
Okay, good.
Most moms are like, it's great, and really it sounds like,
It gives me like constructive criticism.
That's important. Yeah. That's really important. Did you have fun today?
Yeah.
We enjoyed meeting you. I mean, was it worth the trip?
Yeah,
you can tell me the truth. You don't have to sugarcoat it.
It's always worth it.
Okay, good. So we're excited to see you back here tomorrow with your brother. Your brother's name's David.
Yeah, David.
Right. Okay, good. Okay, well, I guess that's a show.
Yeah,
I guess we're done.
And it's my turn to take us out.
Oh, man.
I thought you were going to elaborate and be like, oh, man, you always take us out. And I'd be like, no, not always.
I'm done.
Oh, you
done? I think we're going to go out and eat.
All right.
I don't know where we're going. I think we're going to Olive Garden.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. You want to go to Olive Garden? You can go with us if you want.
Oh, Olive Garden's fantastic.
Yeah, we can all go if you want.
Just do it.
Go hang out.
I think my mom actually cooked a dinner, so.
Well, we can come over there. Just
call her
and tell her we're on our way. Just set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra plates. So what's she cooked?
Stop inviting yourself to other people's houses.
What's her specialty?
Well, I hope it's spaghetti. My grandma makes
I love spaghetti.
Homemade sauce.
You can sing That's Amore while we eat spaghetti.
Okay.
It would be perfect.
We can eat pasta fazool.
Yes, that's great. I'll bring some bread.
Okay.
I'll bring some garlic bread. Just tell her we're coming.
I'm just gonna let you.
What?
I'm like, Chris, stop! And you're just like getting all excited about it.
Yeah. Do you cook yourself?
Yeah.
What do you cook?
Whatever I want.
Like, what's your specialty?
Whatever I want.
Every time you cook it is like you never mess it up.
Well, it just depends on what's in the kitchen. I just kind of experiment with stuff.
Okay. Well, now you being in college, you probably eat a lot of ramen. Yeah.
That is such a stereotype.
I have a kitchen this year, so I've been.
You have a kitchen?
Yeah, I have a crock pot. That's
nice. So a lot of soup.
No, I'll make I'll put chicken in there and cut up some vegetables.
Well, let me know and I'll come over sometime for chicken.
Okay.
Okay. So just anytime.
All right.
Whatever's good for you. I don't want to be an inconvenience.
So he doesn't want to, intrude or anything.
Right. But tell your mom we'll be over tonight for sure. All right. Okay. So all right. Go ahead.
Thank you for listening to the Chris Talk program. And until we broadcast again, please remember this: life is good. And we're gone.
When I think of Magnolia Emporium, I think of Randy. I mean, we could talk about how wonderful he is at what he does, but the one thing that sets this design firm apart from any other one is the simple fact that Randy's just a good guy. Honesty, integrity, and a big heart. Isn't that what you're really looking for? Give Randy a call. 704-248-6808. Magnolia Emporium. We want your space to reflect your success.
Thank you. Portions of the day's programming are reproduced by means of electrical transcriptions or tape recordings.
You can either tap